Today, we're going to be looking at one of the fairy solos from Act 1. The fairies enter the royal palace and bestow their gifts on Baby Aurora. These aren't physical gifts, they're magic qualities that the fairies imbue. Today, we're going to be looking at Autumnus. And Autumnus is inspired by that idea of autumn. So falling leaves, there's lots of suspension and release, and that idea of sort of falling to sleep. Think nature moving its way into winter, and that sort of restorative feeling. Autumnus is very powerful though, and the fairies, as well as that power, have this slight bird-like quality, quite unique and magical. They wear incredible costumes that put us in the Victorian era, and these amazing, majestic wings as well. Today I'll be teaching the phrase, and Dominic North will be dancing. Please feel free to stop the video, go back, take your time. There's a lot of detail in here. We really hope you enjoy this. Shall we get our wings ready and fly in? Great. So we're going to be learning Autumnus, the fairy of plenty. So we start in Autumnus position, sit in the corner of the room. Lovely and very proud. That's it. And we have Baby Aurora in the corner. So a lot of this is directed to Baby Aurora downstage. So the first thing we're going to do is start with our upstage leg, and we go soar, 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 fold and twist. Soar, 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 fold and twist. We change direction to fold and a little turn and reach to Baby Aurora, and up we lift. Lovely. Let's have another go. So we're moving, moving, moving. We're finding an attitude in front. Moving, 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 attitude in front. And then we've got our attitude at the back before the shift. Here we go. And move and move and move, attitude. And move and move and move, attitude. And change direction. Turn and reach and lift. Lovely. Good. Should we do that with counts? Gives you another chance, doesn't it? And we're really thinking about the wings on the back here and the proud sort of fairy qualities. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and lovely. We've got a lovely moment there. And obviously you don't have to hold it as much. So lovely. From here we go. Pick, 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 pick. Down and suspend. Gorgeous. Yeah. Let's have a little look at that again. And pick, 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 and down and over. Move, move. Show your wings. Lovely. Move, move. Fairy rest. Nice. So we've got this reference to the wings both times. Beautiful. Let's count that from the top, shall we? Lovely. Here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and squeeze and 7 and 8 and lovely. Very nice. Let's get to fairy rest. Good. Nice. So from here we're showing our magic. Our magic gifts to Fairy Aurora. Yeah, lovely. Let's have a look at what that is. From Fairy Rest, we're going and show your magic. Turn in and proud. Drop, unfurl and turn and leap. Yeah, turn and leap. So that's a leap. Let's have a look at that again. With the leap this time. Yeah. So from rest, we go and unfurl your magic in and proud. Drop, unfurl and chasse, turn, leap and. Yeah. Tricky to stop. Sorry. Tricky to stop. Nice. Good. With counts? Yeah. So 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. Lovely. So you've got the little and there. So you've got this place here, yeah, and we're going to do 4 little springs. We go spring, 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 turn, and swim. Reach to Baby Aurora. There, that's it. I'm going to do a little jump, a frog jump, it's a pas de chat, and then a beat, and suspend round the top. Yeah. Good. Hard to break down, really hard. So just show us doing the 4 little springs. I'm going spring, 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 spring. We gather and swim. That's it. Then we reach. We do our little leap and then beat. And then we're going to turn and suspend up before we fall to the floor. Yeah. Good. Let's do that with counts. Yeah, should we do from after the leap? And we're in our little moment on the and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Yeah, so we're falling on the 1. Good.
1.
Yeah. Just be really careful when you're doing those falls to the floor. Yeah. Just falling on the soft parts. Yeah. Good. So we've got and. Fall, hit, change, lift and fall. Hit, change, suspend and fall. Turn. Over the top we're going kick, roll and kick and peeking over. Good. Let's do that little bit again. Let's do it from the suspend and then you're going to fall down. Here we go. So 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and suspend and fall and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Roll over the top and a kick and roll and a kick and peek. Lovely. Let's just break down a tiny bit. You're on the floor. You've done your hit and change. Yeah, so let's just go from there. So we've gone fall and hit. Switch up. Other way, fall on the elbow, hit. Switch up and fall. Turn. Over the top. Then we go kick. Got a little head roll here. That's it. Another kick. And then we're going to look out to the audience. Lovely. Good. Shall we go back with counts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we go from the top with counts, actually? So finding our resting, our poise moment. Lovely. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and pick, and 3 and 4 and 5 and show your wings. 7 and 8 and magic 2 and 6 and 1. Ha, ha, ha. 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Nice. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go from there. Let's carry on. Just from the moment on the floor. That's it. So we're going to do a little scooch on the floor and then a high spiral, suspend, little low spin, and then we're shaking our wings to land on the floor. Nice. Let's have a look at that. So is this 8 here? 7 and 8.
Yeah.
So we're going 7 and 8 and scooch and spiral and shift, turn and shimmy down. Nice. Lovely. Good. And the counts for that? So we've arrived. Up, down, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Lovely. Great. I think we're going to finish there.
Yes.
That's a really good chunk of the solo. Let's have a little go with counts. Yeah? Great. I'm gonna leave so you've got the full space. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and a 1, 2 and 3, 4 and a 5, 6 and a 7, 8. Lovely. Well done, Dom. Great. So I think we should go with music now. Really remember to think about Baby Aurora and where she is. So we want to keep referring to that the fairies have come to bestow their gifts on her. So you're keeping that idea. And, you know, thinking about the magic of the fairies, the magic of that they bring. So when you're unfurling this magic, you're showing us your qualities and what you're going to bring here. Mixed again then with those ideas of falling in suspension, but also that idea of sort of power and strength as well. So we're going to do it with music now. Just so you know, I've been counting quite steadily. So actually the musicality of it is a little bit faster. So it's the same counts, but the music's a bit swifter. So take your time, practice, go back and rehearse to the counts. Make sure that you're really comfortable with that and have a listen to the music first so you get a real sense and feel of the flow of it. The music also comes straight in. So as soon as you hear it, you know that that's it. You're off. You're ready to go. Yeah? Are you ready to have a go?
Yes.
Fantastic. So over to you, Dom, and enjoy.